Welcome to the castle, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, and today we are going to take a look at the Roll20 Reserve for the month of August. Now, this is going to be Dynamic Ivory Ruins, the desert version by Renflowergrapx. Ivory Ruins Desert offers a sand desert environment with a door to the underground world. It includes night and day versions with and without a top stone ring and a market area for your narrative sessions. Descend into the ruins. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and see what Renflowergrapx has to offer the community. A artist and a DM with lots of experience. They have dynamically lit maps, some battle maps, tokens, and these are figures which are the top-down view of like full figured tokens, and there's also bordered, which are the round ones with the borders, quest markers and indicators, and token markers. So lots and lots of stuff here, ranging from the $4.99 price range to I believe $8.99, and there's quite a bit of stuff here. So if you're really interested in the art style, then definitely pick up some of this stuff. I'm actually interested in a couple of the maps, although I probably won't use them with the dynamic lightings, which you can actually turn off. I mean, that's really easy to do. So there's lots of stuff here. Definitely go check this person out and give them some support here on Roll20. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this map set looks like. So I have my homeboy here, Cal Alfred, and he's going to help me kind of show off how the dynamic lighting looks. And before I actually start talking about the maps in the particular, we need to actually go ahead and go over some ground bases for dynamic lighting. Now, if you never messed with dynamic lighting before, it's quite a trip. It really makes your games look a little bit unique, and it doesn't always need to be in some dark areas. For example, this is the daytime map for the entrance. So this little entrance right here is open. This set actually comes with both open and closed entrance, so that's really cool. But when you go over here to the dynamic lighting layer, you'll see all of these lines. Now, a good rule of thumb is to really stay away from circles and certainly stay away from free drawing. Try to use polygon and lines. When you start using freehand to actually draw it, it uses like hundreds of straight lines that are just super small to make those curves, and it can really bog down a system. Also, if you don't have hardware acceleration on, if you're using Chrome, you need to actually have that turned on, or else you're gonna lag like crazy. I actually recorded this video a day ago, and it just absolutely killed my system because I actually forgot to turn on hardware acceleration. So make sure you have that turned on. So let's get into the map. So this is the daytime map with the entrance open here in the very center. And one of the things I actually really do like about this set in particular is there are some raised platforms here, and they actually do have the elevation. So you have 5 feet, 10 feet, and 15 feet. I think that's a really cool attention to detail because I know some monks that would just love to climb around and do some wicked stuff. So having that available, that knowledge available to players, that's actually really cool, and that's foresight. So I've already shown what the dynamic lighting looks like in terms of the layer. So let me hit Control L and we can see what Cal can see. So here you can see that there's all sorts of shading going around the map. That's everything that Cal cannot see. And as we move around, it will actually change as we go. So really cool stuff going on here. So there's also a night variation of the same map, which is actually really cool. So let's take a look at that. And in the dynamic lighting layer, you're going to see all of these little light sources going around. Those actually are illumination points, which actually makes it so we can see. So let's take a look and see what Cal can see. You'll see that the area is nice and illuminated. Very nice and creepy atmosphere going on here. I really like the torches going along the side. And there's also a nighttime map that has a magical effect. And we can see that they're making use of the new illumination, colored illumination, which is actually really cool. I think that was a feature that was just added recently into Roll20. So very nice. There's another day map, which actually looks a little bit different. It's got this ring, this pillar perimeter, which is actually really cool. You're going to see the 15 feet also written along the map on the outside there. And when you actually look through with dynamic lighting, you can see that there's a wall you actually can't see through along this outer edge, which is actually really cool. So anything that's 15 feet is going to serve as a wall, and from the 10 feet portion on, you'll actually be able to look over that, I guess, somehow. So there's that. This also comes with a night variation, same as before, with all of the light points scattered all around. I actually prefer this series of maps better because of the ring around the actual perimeter of the map. It's actually really cool. You can do a lot of really cool stuff. If you're playing like 5th edition, you'll be able to climb up there and do some really cool like spell casting, or just like if you're a ranger, get up there for some to get a better advantage of your surroundings. We have another magical effect right there. The next series of maps are going to be with the entrance closed. So this is like the first map, only this time we won't have access to the staircase. So it's like we don't have the secret password or something. We haven't really figured out how to get down inside just yet. Same thing with the night cycle or the night map, and again with the magic effect going on right there. So really cool. I really like that they gave us that option. And then the second series of maps, but with the entrance closed off yet again. Night, still with the entrance closed off. And then once again with the magical effect. Nice little purple glow right there. It's really cool. The next 3 maps I actually really like, because this is like you were having a market on top of this site, whether you're going down into like maybe the black market or something, or into some crypts, and the merchants are unaware of what's going on down there. So there's all sorts of really cool things you can come up with. And so when we actually activate dynamic lighting, you can see that we can't see outside of the 15-foot walls. Just like before, it's just that now we have these little tents going on throughout the perimeter. We have the market in night, still the same, and then with the magical effect, this time with the entrance open. These maps are, I think they would fit very perfectly well with the new Mwangi set for Pathfinder. They just have that sort of a desert flavor, and I really think you can come up with some really cool like one-shot ideas or quick side quests to incorporate these maps, and I think they're really cool. I really like them. Although I personally probably wouldn't have a torch there next to the tent, because that's going to burn up pretty quick. So feel free to leave a comment down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up to support this series, and subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you guys in the next video.